time for Home Fragrance Empties. I have quite a bit of stuff to talk about. I'm going to dive right in. This is all of my Home Fragrance Empties for the month of January. I burned through quite a bit, and I got through a few Yankee candles, which, if you make it through a Yankee candle, like, you feel like such a huge success in life. I'm exaggerating. Let's get started. Okay, let me see if I can grab all of these at once. I think this is all of my wax tarts that I used up. Okay, Vanilla Cookie Crunch from Better Homes and Gardens. You can find this at Walmart. It's delicious. It is like an almond cookie, vanilla. This is life, you guys. This just smells amazing. I actually sent this to my friend Stephanie in Canada because she can't find it up there. And I think I've got her hooked. This is amazing. If you have never tried this fragrance, you can find it in like the smaller size as well. I just now buy it in this because it's a little bit cheaper. Whew, this smells good. That's all I can say. How about we stick with another Better Homes and Gardens? This is the Perfect Corner Bakery. This used to be limited edition, but they now made it permanent. This is a dupe for Bath & Body Works Cinnamon Sugared Donut Candle. If you're looking for a perfect companion to that candle, here it is. This is a little bit, slightly more cinnamony, but basically same type of fragrance. It's insanely strong, very strong, but delicious. If you like bakery scents, and yes, I sit on an exercise ball, so if I ever bounce around, like that's why I'm sitting on an exercise ball. This is delicious. I already went through one of these. I just found these this month, and I love it so much that I'm in love. Hardcore love. This is the Ashland. You can find this at Michael's. French macaron. Sorry. There's this funny like YouTube channel called Macaron Awareness or whatever. They keep leaving comments on my videos where I say macaron or macaroon wrong, and they remind me there's a difference. I'm aware. This is the French cookie macaron. It's basically an almond cream scented wax cube. It's amazing. It's phenomenal. Those of you that have found it, you know its deliciousness. The candle isn't quite as strong, I've heard anyway, as the wax tart, so I haven't bothered with the candle, but this, sad to say, I purchased quite a few because it's that good. Find it. Find it and stock up because I'm sure it'll go away and then we're all going to be really sad. Not that I want to like contribute to your hoarding. I finished a Yankee Candle red velvet cake. This was about halfway burned, and then I finished burning it, and God, it smells good. Yankee Candle has now done away with this. I found this one at Home Goods. They have discontinued this scent. Funny story, these that I bought at Home Goods are actually stronger than the red velvet from the actual Yankee Candle stores. So, not sure what the difference is. These were poured in 2014, so I'm just sad I didn't pick up more of these from Home Goods. All I can say is if you do happen to find these at Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or Ross, just grab them, grab all of them, and hoard them because they're delicious. I love red velvet. I love eating red velvet cake and cupcakes, and I just love the smell of it. I have a Marshmallow Fireside with the pretty decorative lid. By the way, I keep all my lids. I soak them in warm soapy water and I just clean them up and I save them for all the candles that are now released without lids. This is an all-time favorite, but I think I need a break from it for a little bit. It is a sweet, like campfire marshmallow ooey gooey scent. You definitely get the campfire note in this, and I will repurchase it in the future, but I have a few backups. I think I'm good for a little while. You know, like sometimes you just burn something to death and you just need a break from it, but I will always love this. So we have another Yankee Candle. Man, this was like a huge disappointment. This is Christmas Cookie. I did buy this during the semi-annual sale, and while it smells very similar to Mary Cookie from Bath & Body Works, very, very similar, the throw was so light on this, like extremely light. I would put it at like a 4 or a 5. 5 might be pushing it most days. Some days I could smell it a little bit better than others, but yeah, I would not repurchase this scent. I would really not repurchase a lot of things from Yankee Candle at this point, which is a bummer, but I don't know. I feel like they're going to make a comeback at some point. So I'm not going to say never, but I also burned a buttercream. I can't tell you how many subscribers were like, you have to get buttercream because it smells so good. And yes, it does. It smells amazing. What a waste of $12.99. I couldn't smell it at all, you guys. I don't know if I got a dud, and I don't know why I just didn't take it back. I think the reason I didn't take it back is because I had actually taken another candle back to exchange, and this was the exchange that I got, and I just felt dumb because I returned like a couple things that I bought during the semi-annual sale, and I'm sure the sales associate was like, why are you back again? So, I mean, that's kind of stupid on my part because I normally tell you guys if something doesn't burn properly, you should take it back. That's why they have a guarantee. But I just frankly didn't want to go back in the store. I just kind of started to feel dumb after a while. It's delicious. It smells like buttercream that you would put on like a wedding cake, but I just couldn't smell it. Like, literally not at all. It had a throw of maybe 1. And they're now discontinuing this scent, so I mean, it smells really, like when you smell it like in the lid or in the jar, it's really delicious, but just nothing in terms of throw. So, bummer, letdown. This is never a letdown. Other than that, this one like wanted to soot like crazy. Do you guys see that? This is Mary Cookie. I've talked about this quite a bit. It's just a butter cookie. Delicious, buttery, sugar butter cookie. That's all I can say. I will repurchase this for the rest of my life because I just love this fragrance. This is like this is the essence of Melanie. Like if I wanted to like smell like a candle, if I wanted to be a candle in my next life, it would be Mary Cookie, I think. Or maybe Raspberry Peach Macaron. See, there I go. Macaron awareness group. I'm aware. Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow from Bath & Body Works. Love it. Have quite a few backups. It's delicious. This, to me, is spicier than the new Vanilla Bean Marshmallow, so they are different. I love them both equally. If they come back with this again in the fall, oh yeah, I'll be stocking up on more. I love it. Again, another like sootier kind of candle, but delicious. Leaves. Man, I've had this particular leaves for 3 years. Took me 3 years to get through this candle. I put this in Stella's bathroom. I'm just not much of a leaves person. It's delicious. It smells very good. It's so strong when you're burning it. This is one of those headache-inducing candles to me. If I purchase leaves again in the future, it will be like in a mason jar size or like a mini. Like if I can find a bunch of minis for super cheap, that would actually be better because that way I get the essence of leaves without the migraine. So it's delicious, and I mean it's a YouTuber staple, right? Everyone has one of these suckers burning in the background of their videos in the fall, but it's just a bit too much for me. I am more of a bakery sugar goodness kind of person versus like a really fresh fruity type of person. Let's go back to Yankee Candle for a minute. Man, this oil is sure seeping through here now. Bummer, I couldn't really smell it when it was burning. This is one of those candles from Yankee. It's called Snowflake Cookie, by the way. Pretty label, right? Pretty pink wax. This is one of those candles that if it had a throw of 7, 8, 9, 10, well, 8, 9, or 10, this would be one of my favorite candles of all time, and I would literally stock up on like 50. Like, I would honestly go buy 50. But, it had no throw. It was like a 4 or 5. Sometimes, some days I could smell it like better than other days. But as delicious as it is, I had one other backup that was in this large jar style that I took back in exchange for this. So it was just Letdown City with a lot of like the bakery scents from Yankee Candle. So bummer. It does smell really good. If you are someone who is really sensitive to fragrance, like Yankee Candle is probably the way to go because you're not going to get a lot of like headache-inducing scents from them. They're more of like that hint of like deliciousness in the background. I need something to smack me in the face. Not to the degree that Leaves smacks me in the face, but definitely this. Like this degree of smack you in the face. This is what I need right here. This just didn't do it for me, so no, I won't repurchase that. This was a Trick or Treat candle. I had burned this, it's basically Marshmallow Fireside. I burned this in my master bath because it's 50 Shades of Grey in there, and the wax was a pretty color gray. Oh wait, look, there's another one. This is another French macaron wax tart. Oh my god, I went through 2 of these this month. Lord. Okay. I'm obsessed. 2 more candles. Pumpkin sugar donut. Ooh, it's good. It smells like a pumpkin sugar donut. Like that's what this smells like. It's delicious. I highly recommend it. Like they have to bring this back in the fall. Excuse me. They have to bring this back in the fall because if they don't, I will honestly probably cry. I have a few backups, but Bath and Body Works, like, they can be total a-holes in that, like, things can be super successful, and then they just don't bring them back because I don't know why. Because they want to be a-holes and make me miserable. Look, it's another Mary cookie. So I went through 2 Mary cookies in the month of January. Clearly I love it. And so I put these in here to remind myself that I'm going to tell you that I'm no longer going to be using these Wallflower plugins, at least for the time being, because my friend Stephanie put this like fear into my head that these are going to catch fire. I was like, Stephanie, that's probably really irrational. And she was like, probably, but just in case, I wouldn't use them anymore. So yeah, I still have some Wallflowers left, but what I'm going to do is use them as fragrance oils. So I'm going to go get like a little soapstone, like tea light warmer thing and use them there. But they do make me a little bit nervous. I had one of these in Stella's room by her diaper genie, and I did start getting like these weird, it's because I'm a mom, and moms are irrational people. They really are. I just started having these weird thoughts in my head where I was like, what if this thing catches fire, like while we're all sleeping? I sleep like a frickin' champ. Like, once I'm asleep, like, World War III could start, and I would sleep right through it. You know, and then, like, it's like Stella's room burns up, and I can't get to her. Like, these are the stupid things I was thinking in my head. It's not stupid, because, you know, I'm a mom, and that's just the way that I think. But, they just started to make me nervous. Also, leaving them plugged in while we're not home, and, like, you know, Sophie and Mr. Kong are home. Like, what if they caught fire, and like we couldn't get them out? It's just not worth it to me. So I don't know. I have read stories on the internet about these catching fire or malfunctioning, and I just don't trust them anymore. So no, I will probably not be using these much in the future. So I may change my mind. Who knows? I'm not going to toss them yet, but I'm just not going to use them. So as they are finishing up around the house, I'm just unplugging them and not using them anymore. Okay, so those are my Home Fragrance Empties for the month of January. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you used up down below. Yes, this was a lot, but I'm home with Stella, so I just burn candles all the time, and I also melt wax all the time, apparently. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions. I hope that you are having a great week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.